Pinay! Grabe ang bilis, no? Nasa third week na tayo ng ating 9-week series wherein I'm teaching you yung mga premium tutorials inside our premium membership, our DIY premium membership. Imagine! You're getting it for free, no? Pero kasi gusto ko ipatikim sa inyo yung value, no? That our premium members are getting inside the community. So, of course, mas marami tayong advanced tutorials and advanced workshop inside the community. Kumbaga, patikim pa lang itong nakukuha nyo at kung yung tikim is sarap na kayo, imagine, kada tutorial natin merong freebies, di ba? Merong libre na pwede mong pagpraktisan at pwede mong pagkakitaan agad-agad. Imagine yung libo-libong raw illustrations and ready-made digital products with lifetime selling rights na makukuha mo inside the community. At hindi lang yan. Yung mga coaching, inspiration, and unlimited inspiration and learning inside na makukuha mo, that's priceless, no? So, again, no? So, we are on our third week. So, for the past few weeks, no, we've been learning, no, yung mga 9 binding techniques. The first, yung ginamit natin is the padding glue. And then, just last week, we have the one-hole puncher. And then today, nasa pangatlong binding technique na tayo wherein ito low capital lang din dito kasi stapler lang ang kailangan mo. So, imagine, parang who would have thought, kasi ako dito lang din ako nagsimula, no? When I started 2017, stapler lang talaga yung gamit ko. Wala akong laminating machine. Tapos yung printer na gamit ko, hiniram ko pa sa office ng asawa ko, no? So, unti-unti, nakapagpundar ako ng mga gamit. Pero masasabi ko talaga, for ilang months, itong long arm stapler lang ang gamit ko hanggang sa nag-scale yung business ko. And right now, I'm empowering, training, and inspiring moms to do the same because it's really possible. So, again, huwag kayong mawawala because at the end of the video, meron akong surprise sa inyo. So, excited akong matutunan nyo ang third binding technique na ituturo ko today. So, dyan lang kayo. Okay, Alice? O diba, sobrang dali lang gawin ng one-hole puncher tsaka ng padding glue. Okay, so level up tayo ng konti. For our third binding technique, we will be using a long arm stapler. So, isa to sa mga unang gamit ko when I was starting almost 8 years ago. So, yes, hindi ako nag-start sa one-hole puncher at hindi ako nag-start sa padding glue. I started with the long arm stapler. I remember when I was starting, no, I created a book, no, paano mapagod sa pagiging wifey. Nakwento ko yan sa ating introduction, and masasabi ko talaga na sobrang dami mo nang magagawa when you have a long arm stapler. So, what I did is I created a booklet. So, booklet because short book lang siya because usually mga books, di ba, sobrang kapal. But yung sa akin, manipis lang siya, kaya booklet ang tawag ko. Ayan. So, at hindi lang booklet ang pwede mong gawin. Pwede kang gumawa ng mga notebooks. Nako, alam nyo ba na isa yan sa mga mabibentang product, mga notebooks, no? Especially if it's personalized. Especially pag magpapasukan, no? Pwede kayong gumawa ng notebook for every subject that you have, diba? And hindi lang mga notebooks na pwedeng sulatan, ano? Pwede rin siya. Pwede ka rin gumawa ng mga, again, mga meal planners, expense tracker, or pwedeng household planner, or yung mga short lang na planner using this binding technique, which is the saddle stitch. So, ang binding tool na kailangan natin dito is, of course, a long arm stapler, and hindi din siya ganun ka-expensive. So, hindi lalagpas ng 500 pesos, I think. mga around nasa 300 to 400 pesos. Baka wala pa nga, baka 200 something lang, depende sa brand. Okay? So, isa to sa mga pwede nyo ding simulan if just in case nagsisimula pa lang kayo sa paper product na business, sa printing business. So, hindi siya nakaka-intimidate at hindi masyadong masakit sa bulsa kapag magsisimula ka with this binding technique because again, minimal lang yung gamit na kailangan mo and hindi ganun kamahal yung equipment na kailangan mong bilhin. So, I'm sure excited na kayong makita kung paano ginagawa ang binding technique na to and I'm sure familiar na rito sa inyo. Pero let me walk you through in this one of my favorite binding techniques. So, let's go! Kung nagsisimula ka pa lang sa paper product business, this is perfect for you because it is so easy to create and long arm stapler lang ang kailangan mo. So again, this is the stapled or the saddle stitch binding technique. So from the one hole puncher to this one, konti lang ang difference ng puhunan na kailangan mong paghandaan. So it's just paper, of course, for our notebook. And we also have the double-sided photo paper which is 220 GSM para sa cover because mas prefer natin yung mas matigas at mas makapal. And we have the cold laminating film. But kahit wala kang laminating machine, pwede as long as you have a metal ruler or a squiggy. And of course, we have a scoring tool. Okay, so this is important if you want to have a pantay na guhit at fold sa iyong mga stapled notebook. So, this one is sobrang easy gawin and pinakamabenta because especially pag magpapasok ka na, madaming notebooks ang talagang nasa market and I'm sure na talaga namang you can break through with just trying this paper product. Okay, so we have here our layout. This is free. Okay, so you can use it for personal and for selling. Okay, so ito yung format if you want to create a stapled notebook. Okay, so make sure lang na yung settings mo are all okay. Ako, I'm using tawag ito, hindi high quality, hindi best quality, no? So, I'm using the Canon G3020 printer para borderless and now we will be using our cold laminating film to protect our pages. Okay, so this is easy. Ipipil mo lang yung backing nung iyong photo top and then you will apply it. So, konti lang yung i-remove mo. Huwag mong i-remove yung buong backing agad-agad because magkakaroon ng bubbles when you do that. So, konti lang and then ilalagay mo siya sa pinaka top nung iyong photo paper and then ayan, i-make sure na dikit siya. Okay, and then after that, you can use a scraper or a ruler, a metal ruler. Mas okay kung metal ruler para merong bigat. Okay, so you can use this technique just in case you don't have a laminating machine. Okay, so this is doable. Kahit wala kang machine, hot laminating machine, okay, or a laminating machine, kapag photo top or cold laminating film, you can use this technique. Okay. Ayan. So, i-apply mo lang siya ng ganyan. And, kapag nagawa mo yan, sure ako na walang bubbles ang iyong photo paper or ang iyong cover. And you can use a squiggy. Pwede rin na yung mga card ni Aling Puring, yung mga credit card na hindi nyo na ginagamit, pwede nyo siyang gamitin. Ayan. So, right now, before we finally fold this paper, isa-score muna natin siya. So, what's scoring? Ito yung nilalagyan mo ng crease o nilalagyan mo ng guhit yung iyong cover para magpantay yung tupi. Especially kapag makapal na yung pages na gagawin mo, kailangan talaga is nakascore yung iyong material. Ayan. So, mapapasin nyo, hindi mo naman talaga siya kinat. Nilagyan mo lang siya ng marka kung saan mo siya tutupin. So, mamaya kapag tinupi mo yan, mas madali na at mas pantay dahil meron ka ng marking. Ayan. So, this one, this tool that I'm using is the Works, the all-in-one tool by We Are Memory Keepers. So, may kamahalan to pero you can buy. Ako, when I was starting, ang gamit ko lang is walang brand na scoring tool. Mga nasa around 100 something pesos lang siya. So, this one kasi is branded na and madami siyang function. Okay, so ganyan yung itsura niya. Ayan, okay. So,
nilagyan mo siya ng tatlong markings. Ayan, especially if makapal yung iyong content, this is very important. Okay? So, itatabi natin tong ating scoring tool. And then, for our pages, so we are using paper 1. Okay, pag notebook, pwedeng 70 or 80 GSM or 100 GSM. It's up to you. But for me, I'd prefer 80 or 100. Kasi sometimes yung 70, medyo manipis na siya. Okay, so I'm using 25 sheets of paper. Okay, so pag tinupi mo yan, that's magiging 50 na yung pages niya. Okay, so make sure na pantay yung iyong paper. Ayan. Okay, so sa akin hindi pantay because hindi pala A4 yung nakuha kong paper, no? So, I'll be using A4 paper. Ayan, yung nakuha ko kanina ay hindi A4 kaya hindi siya pantay. Okay. So, pag i-stapler mo siya, dapat pantay. Pero once tinupi mo na yan, hindi na yan magpapantay. So, wag ka magtaka kung hindi siya pantay, ha? Okay, so, ngayon, yung gitnang guhit mo, remember kanina, meron ako pinakitang tatlong guhit sa inyo. Yung middle na guhit, doon mo itatapat yung bunganga nung long arm stapler. Ayan. So, para hindi siya kung saan-saan naka-stapler. Okay, also, just a reminder na kahit gaano ka heavy duty yung long arm stapler mo, pero yung bala mo is hindi tugma doon sa number ng pages ng iyong notebook, hindi pa rin kakagat yan. Diba? Sometimes hindi ko makagat yung stapler. Hindi problema ng stapler yon. Problema yun ng bala. Okay, so yung mga bala, pag bibili kayo, sinasabi niyan kung 10 sheets, 15 sheets, 25 sheets, o 30 sheets ang kaya niyang i-bind. So, make sure na tugma yung number, yung staple mo, yung bala mo, doon sa number ng pages na ginagawa mo. Okay? So, make sure na yan ay pantay na pantay. So, once na tinupi mo na yan, makikita mo hindi na siya pantay and it's okay. Syempre, makapal yung paper, hindi yan magpapantay. Kaya ang gagawin natin ngayon, ititrim na natin yung paper. Ayan. So, since meron tayong markings kanina, mas madali for us ang magtupi. 'Di ba? So, kaya scoring is very important. Okay? So, what we'll do now is we will cut our notebook using a cutter and a ruler. Okay? So, mas prefer ko ang metal ruler kasi dapat merong bigat. Okay? So, okay lang yan if you don't have a metal ruler. May mga hindi branded na metal ruler. Mura lang naman siya. Okay? So, pagdating sa cutter naman, make sure na hindi purol yung cutter mo. Okay? So, hagurin mo lang ng paulit-ulit hanggang sa maubos yung pages mo. Okay? So, huwag kang magmamadali. Okay? Dapat yan yung consistent, yung diin, yung force para pantay ang iyong pages. So, makikita mo maganda naman ang output niyan. So, pantay na siya. Pantay na yan. So, yan ang gagawin mo if you don't have a ream cutter. Okay, so if kung ang meron ka lang is ruler and cutter, ayan, you can still use this binding technique. Okay, so ang ginagawa ko, tinitrim ko din yung taas tsaka yung baba. So I'll be using a ruler again and this cutter. Ayan, so kita nyo naman. So madaming hiwa, hindi siya makukuha sa isang hiwa. Okay, so this time naman, ipapakita ko rin kung paano siya i-cut using the ream cutter. Ayan, so this is our notebook, diba? Ika-cut natin yung baba naman na part. Okay, so for this ream cutter, this is, I think this is Polaris, no? So, kaya siya tinawag na ream cutter kasi kaya niyang mag-cut ng 500 sheets of paper sa isang cut lang. Okay, so we have here a lever. Ibababa mo lang yan at pagbaba mo, makakat mo na yung paper. Ganun lang siya ka-easy. So, may mga adjustments din here and all. So, this ream cutter is around mga 4,000 o 5,000 pesos. This is perfect pag madami ka ng order talaga ng notebook, no? So, pero kung wala pa, you can start naman with just a ruler and a cutter. Ayan ang ating output. Kung mapapansin nyo, pantay na siya, yung taas, baba, at saka yung gilid. So, isa to sa pinakamabentang product, no? Because you can create a lot of mga products using this binding technique. You can create a booklet, you can create notebooks, journals, mga planners. using this kind of binding technique.
You see, napakadali lang gawin, di ba? Who would have thought na yun lang palang kailangan mong gamit to create such notebook? At hindi lang notebook. Pwede kang gumawa ng mga booklets, ng mga resources for kids, at kung ano-ano pang paper products that can solve someone else's problem. So, hindi mo talaga kailangan ng malaking kapital, do? And I hope na nag-spark ng something ang tutorial na ito sa inyo. And again, you can download our free template, no? Na pwede mong pagpraktisan at pwede mong pagkakitaan right away. And syempre, inside our premium membership, hindi lang naman namin ituturo sa inyo paano gumawa ng mga paper products or hindi ka lang makakapanood ng mga tutorials and workshops, no? Matututunan mo rin how to build a system that will really work for you. Because of course, we don't want na maging zombie, no? We don't want na maging alipin ng kumikitang kabuhayan na tinatayo natin. Kaya nga tayo nag-business. Because we want freedom. We want to spend more time on what truly matters. So, inside the premium membership, we have business tools, we have business trainings that will help you not just create products, but build your brand and market your products. Because kahit gaano kaganda ang gawa mo, kung walang bumibili, hindi ka marunong magbenta, hindi ka marunong mag-create ng content, then you're doing it just for a hobby, no? And we don't want that. I mean, we want to have a hobby, but tayong mga nanay sa hirap ng buhay ngayon, we really want to create another stream of income, no? That will really benefit our kids, our family, and mabuild natin ang ating future. So if you want to know more about our DIY Premium membership, so you can find the link below. And just in case, if you're curious, if you want to start your e-commerce business, we have also a program and membership for you. And nasa description box lang din ang details niyan. And if you're wondering, no, kung saan ko nabili yung mga tools and supplies na ginamit ko sa video, no, sa tutorial na to, you can find all of them then sa baba, sa description box. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button if in case na gusto mo maging updated sa mga future tutorials pa and mga business trainings that I'll be having here in my channel. So aabangan kita sa susunod na linggo for our 4th binding technique. For now, bye mga inay!